Oh, I love that part of the song. Very eerie, science fiction type. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really catchy. And don't be alarmed, this is nowhere near as hard as it looks. But this one has probably the most locks. You just and it's solved like that. Everything's just pointing upwards. Alright, one of the I think this is the one of two. Yeah, there's only two. This is an Orxon. Where you have to send Clank alone. These are very short, easy. They're a bit kind of tedious in all honesty, but I mean this was not bad at all, but the one in Orxon is much longer. This one can be done in like I think less than 5 minutes. One in Orxon is just oof. Now honestly when I play this I usually just skip these boxes, but it's a let's play, so maybe I should show all of this. I'm usually just speedrunning these. Alright, use that box to get up there and then break it. Now, there's a gold bolt right there.
Then press.
Can't see it from here, but we gotta wait till I have a mask so I can actually breathe out here with Ratchet. Yeah, unfortunately, we are gonna have to backtrack to get quite a few gold bolts. In fact, there's probably gonna be one episode towards the very end where I'm gonna call it like gold bolt collecting or something. I did say I was probably gonna 100% all the Ratchet and Clank games, but I don't know. In all honesty, this is the only one that I really cared 100%. Growing Commando and Up Your Arsenal, the titanium bolts don't really mean as much than the platinum bolts. Hell, in Up Your Arsenal, just for changing your skin, there's a gold bolt, if you make note of that. This one's gonna be a bit longer than the other episode. This one has 3 paths, but yeah, this is gonna take less than 5 minutes. Yeah, this doesn't take long at all. The one in Orxon, ugh, least favorite part of the game. Oh, well, it can be done in, what, 10, 15 minutes?
You have just activated a gadget box.
The other one has like 3 Clank sections combined. I'm like, oof. Alright. Attack. Alright, come back. Do not attack those guys. You can, but there's a few of them, and chances are they're gonna take out one of these guys. So I'd rather just fight myself, so I don't have to backtrack. There we go. Alright, enter. You need 4. And look at that, nothing to it.
The Gadgetron Hype.
Wow, I should have been drinking tea all this time, this early in the morning. Makes me feel so much better. Now I feel like I have a really calm mind, which I'm gonna need after this episode because I'm gonna spend, what, half an hour probably working on that YouTube video I mentioned. I don't want to talk too much about it, but you'll see soon enough. Alright, turn to Ratchet.
So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great. I always wanted one of those, I guess.
Alright, the Hydro Displacer, that's just gonna be used to solve puzzles. We'll worry about that later. I usually always go in the same order. I'll say that one for last, that one's kinda short. This one takes longer than the 2 combined. You will take damage if you hit that. That was very, I don't know how I didn't get hit right there. Alright, and this is how... I love this weapon. As you can see, suck the enemies up and then shoot them out. Perfect for small enemies like this. It also does pretty good damage.
Need a little help.
Ian's gonna tell you about the taunter. Actually, I should have bought it already. Let me make sure to buy it in the next episode. Yeah, if you plan on doing this money trick like I am, I'm gonna show you how to do it. You're gonna want to buy the taunter very soon. By the next planet. Alright, this is the first one that's actually kind of tricky. So we have 4 rings, two of them on each row. The middle one is just used for locks. There we go. If you just do that, you'll be fine. Get those 3 locks out of the way. Still not really that hard, but that one definitely required the most thought so far. Alright, tons of ammo, so I don't like breaking the boxes too fast because it almost feels like you get less bolts when you do that. Could be wrong, but alright. Oh no. I almost just died right there. I'll take those 2 hits. Better than dying. Alright, what the hell am I doing? Plan on beating this without dying, so that was me playing very carelessly. Oh, I did not retain my momentum right there. Alright, in this area, sometimes the boxes are going to lead to these enemies, so... And be ready to fight as soon as you break this. Alright, there's another one right there. Hopefully that sneeze didn't get picked up on the mic. As soon as I sneezed, I looked at the OBS studio, but it didn't look like it picked it up. If it didn't, then that's awesome. Alright, well, I have a lot of filters on my mic, so I don't really think it actually picked it up. When I sneeze, I like turn away and stuff. It's only designed to pick up certain sounds, and pick up certain sounds at certain volumes. A lot of enemies on this room. Not the strongest, unfortunately, but this weapon. Took 2 hits and was still alive. Alright, still a few of these guys left. Alright, look at this. Another gold bolt. Oh shit. Or not to get hit. What is this? Nanotech right there. Yeah, I can't wait to upgrade this because you can only max capacity 5. You upgrade it 10 or 15. Much, much better. And the hits are a lot stronger. Alright, gold bolt acquired. Alright, up here. Yeah, I'm breaking every damn box. You can bet on that. Again, there's very small exceptions. Sometimes I will skip if there's like an area that I don't like. But since I'm doing a Let's Play, I'm probably not gonna skip anything. Alright. It's actually possible to skip this. You're supposed to go all the way around, but you can actually climb a long jump and then go there, but I'm not gonna do that. So alive, really? Yeah, it is so crazy. You can read a chapter of manga in like 5 to 10 minutes. And then an episode is like 20 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be hard going back to... I think at this point what I'll do is I'll read the mangas and then check out certain parts of the anime. But in terms of like anime, especially long anime, I don't think I'm watching stuff like that anymore. Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, Yu Hakusho, those are like the exception. I'll watch pretty much the whole anime, but yeah, there's a skill point right here that I think is actually pretty cool. Take out the boss without using any weapons, just your wrench. Which might seem a bit tricky, but it's actually kind of easy once you learn the moves. But hitting the enemies is a lot harder than hitting the boss. But this, that way you get like 5 of them in one swing. All right. These guys are a bit more tricky. Very easy to get hit by these guys. But yeah, definitely if you learn how to jump and stuff and move around like that, you're a lot more agile, a lot harder to get hit. Just earn the skill point. If you're playing on PlayStation 3, that's a trophy right there. A silver trophy. Trophies in these Ratchet Clank games are really easy for the most part. One or two of them are tedious. In this game, there's a trophy for getting 1,000,000 bolts, which, yeah, very tedious. But if you do this glitch, you can just leave it overnight. Have something to hold the confirm button, you'll be fine. There is one trophy in the cracking time that's ridiculous, that my blaster runs hot. That's really the only hard trophy.
Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too.
Just gave it to us for free, damn it.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
Yeah, at this point, you might as well just expect. If it's your first time playing, just expect to have those bolt stipulations. That's why it's always good to have 2 to 4,000. I mean, 4,000 is the most expensive one, and that's what on the next planet. But at least 2,000 you want to always have. You never know when you're gonna get charged with them. One on this planet, there's one on the next planet that's 4,000. And then one in 2 planets from the next planet that's 2,000. Yeah, quite a few of those. Alright, then we save best for last. This one's really interesting. Gotta take the submarine to this area. Warship. I had this Let's Play wrapped up by the end of the, like Saturday, Sunday of this week. Maybe a little longer, I don't know. That will do like the new game plus stuff. In fact, that won't even really be a full playthrough probably. I'll get to Blackwater, and then I'll show you how I do the, well, I'm gonna show you how to do the mini glitch twice. First time I'm just gonna show you how to get like 5,000-10,000 bolts, but to recuperate some of the bolts I spent on like weapons, but when I go the second time, I'm just gonna speed up this like times 10 or something. And if I do that for like 20 minutes, I should have all the bolts I need. Alright, there's a trophy for 1,000,000, but we're not playing the PS3 version. This is the original PS2 version. You only really need, I think it's 450,000. Actually, probably a little more. 150,000 for the Rhino. Some of the gold weapons cost 60,000. 60 plus 60. I think you need like 300,000 maybe. Plus 150 for the Rhino. Yeah, I'd say 450 to 500,000. Plus nanotech. Maybe like 550,000 to get everything in this game. But that's not including the weapons that we had to get the first time around. That's like another 50, 60,000, I think. Altogether, looking at like 600,000. Give or take. Oh shit. I did not time that right. What was I thinking? You could have just took these guys off from here. Alright, you're gonna have to be slightly quick for this upcoming section. I mean, you got plenty of time, but oh well. Press the big red shiny button. Why not?
Thank you for selecting our automated self-destruct feature. Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
The game plays you. But yeah, 45 seconds is really not a lot of time. Out of my way. Out of my way. Yeah, you can do that in like 15 seconds. As soon as you get to the area, you'll get the nanotech. Or nanotech, what am I talking about? The info bot. I might have to turn the resolution down on this because PCSX2 is very demanding. Well, it's the fact that PCS2 is very demanding, and then this game is also one of the more demanding PS2 games.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Blackwater City.
We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days. In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances.
Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
It's one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. Like Oblivious saw that. Alright, let's see. Blackwater City Railguard. I have to remember to buy the sponsor. In fact, I might as well just do it right now, so I don't forget. Last thing I want to do is go all the way up there and not have the weapon. Even though that one had 3 paths, it still wasn't all that long. This was going to be 17, 18 minutes long. Alright, very cool looking level. If you go this route, you're gonna need 4,000 volts. I usually go and get that out of the way. No fighting on that section, but this section is different.
Hi there,
2,500. But don't worry. The 2,500 I used to make this weapon, I'm gonna use to get my bolts right back. You need this in order to do the weapon glitch, so make note of that. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it for here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next part. Thanks for watching.